Moving to Las Vegas? Here are top 8 things to know about living in Las Vegas. Are you thinking about moving to the entertainment capital of the world? Then this video is for you. Check out the top 8 things to know about living in Las Vegas. A real city. Las Vegas is, for the most part, like any other regular city. Despite all those obvious Sin City stereotypes, Las Vegas actually gives you a chance for quiet living if that's what you're after. It has its fair share of fun and entertainment, but that doesn't mean you have to compromise on other real hometown amenities. There are great schools, churches, parks, and some amazing places to dine out, watch a movie, or get your hair done. You'll find neighborhoods with a strong community feel, you'll find old established neighborhoods, and you'll see that it also has some rundown neighborhoods, just like any other city does. Not everyone lives in a hotel in Las Vegas. That being said, you should still keep in mind that this is a showtown. Elvis Presley and Marilyn Monroe may be waiting in a queue while you're buying groceries. You may run into any celebrity while you're running your errands. Las Vegas is as unusual as it is real, and this is where its true charm lies. Networking. Although the gambling capital of the world welcomes more than 100,000 visitors a day, it only has around 643,000 residents. The entire metro area has fewer than 2 million residents, so it's easy to understand the importance of networking. Sooner than later, you'll get to know everyone, and it'll only take a few phone calls to check up on anyone who's been living here for a year. It's a good idea to start meeting people and networking as soon as you relocate. The nice side of Las Vegas is that nobody cares if you have a degree or what your previous job was. The only thing that matters is how hard you work on your current project and what do you have coming up next. And speaking of that, you'll want to know how the job market looks in Las Vegas, so let's move on to the next topic. Job opportunities. It doesn't come as a surprise that most jobs in the entertainment capital of the world have to do with the hospitality and gambling industry. So, if you're in for a job at a hotel, casino, entertainment, or other services that support this growing industry, then things look pretty well. And if you think that working in a bar or a restaurant is not your thing, you may want to know that bartenders can make up to $100,000 a year thanks to generous tips. But there's more good news if you're an entrepreneur, and that's that the state has no income tax. If you're looking for a good place for your startup, you may be in luck because Las Vegas is quickly becoming a startup haven, and the state of Nevada is one of the easiest places to set up shop. Living costs. Now, let's look into another hot topic, and that's the cost of living. Most prices are relatively affordable and somewhat close to the national average. The exception is food that tends to be a bit pricier because not much is grown locally. Although Las Vegas will certainly be more expensive than small towns, it is surprisingly affordable compared to other major cities. Housing and rent are comparatively cheap, so if you're moving from a notoriously expensive city, shout out to NYC, you'll be happy to know that a one-bedroom unit will run you just under $1,000 a month. Plus, your money will go far in terms of the quality of housing you can get. Las Vegas also doesn't have income tax, and other taxes are the lowest in the nation, so that's certainly a big draw when moving to the state of Nevada. Outdoors. Another thing you may be wondering about when moving to Las Vegas is the outdoors. Is it only the desert all around, or could you engage in some outdoor activities? Luckily, there's a pretty diverse selection, so you can go for a number of day trips, weekend getaways, or family outings. You could hike or participate in water sports at Lake Mead National Recreation Area, or visit Mount Charleston Ski Resort and do some horseback riding, biking, hiking, or skiing. The Valley of Fire State Park and the incredible Red Rock Canyon National Conservation Area are minutes out of town. In just a few short hours, you can explore some famous landscapes and visit Hoover Dam, Mojave Desert, the Grand Canyon, Colorado River, and so much more. So, rest assured, you'll find plenty of options for quality outdoor fun within the city or out of its borders. Weather. When it comes to weather in Las Vegas, the good side is that you'll enjoy more than 300 sunny days a year. Not only the average temperature is pleasant at 69 degrees, but it also doesn't make you deal with humidity. On the downside, summer can get so hot that you may just want to stay indoors, and dry air is something that will take some adapting to. Just think about walking in 100-plus-degree weather to get groceries or see a hairdresser. Don't be surprised to get excited when the rain falls because it's not a frequent event in Las Vegas. However, when it rains, it pours, and heavy rain causes floods, but the city has done a pretty good job of redirecting water from most residential and commercial areas. Transportation. One of the most important things to consider when moving to another city or state is how easy it is to get around. Some people prefer walkable places, while others would rather drive their own car. The first thing you should know when you move to Las Vegas is that it's a sprawling city, and the easiest way to move around is by driving. You don't really have to worry about parking because it's pretty much anywhere, and in most cases it's free. You could also use public transportation, which is nothing to write home about, but it is air-conditioned, so it may be a lifesaver on those extremely hot summer days. Although traffic congestion is nothing compared to major cities, you'll want to avoid the Strip and the Spaghetti Junction because they do get a fair share of congestion. For flying out of Las Vegas, you'll be happy to know that flights are abundant and inexpensive, so you could get anywhere without breaking the bank. Diversity. The last thing to know about living in the marriage capital of the world is that it's indeed a melting pot. The city is so multicultural because most of its population consists of expats that move here from the US, but from the entire world too. Las Vegas is perfect for anyone who seeks international surroundings, and it's also a paradise if you're up for some foreign flavors and cuisines from all across the globe. The live and let live mentality of Las Vegas is certainly one of the biggest draws of living here. Moving to one of the most sought-after cities in the world has its pros and cons. Hopefully, you'll get an idea about life in Las Vegas after watching this video. Thank you for joining us, and hope you enjoyed watching.